Last time you saw these, we had just put them in the tank and they stripped. And now they already got sandblasted, so I apologize for not getting footage of it. But these are the Mclaren wheels, and they're nice and sandblasted down. You can see that they are clean, and the metal looks really nice. There's no obvious, well, there's a little bit of stuff here, but it's real nice looking. It's gonna coat really well. Made in Italy, that helps. And then all the part numbers and whatnot are back here. So we're gonna get these coated today.
Did you decide what color?
Probably gunmetal, I think. I don't know, maybe the pink, I don't know. I should do pink just for the fucking Instagram and then just re-strip them afterwards. We put them in bags after we sandblast them so that they don't get dusty, because the shop is super dusty. And this is so that they can sit ready for powder coat at a moment's notice. So for example, if you had a Mclaren and you wanted your wheels powder coated but you didn't want your car to sit here, I could coat these and then we just do an exchange. Just like with all the rest of those. Tesla wheels is most of what's up there. So that's kind of how we do things around here. This is what we use. This is the super secret sauce, so don't tell any of your powder coater friends. This is what I use to mask off the lug holes so that no powder coat gets on the lugs. So that when you tighten them onto your car, it's metal on metal and there's no powder coat in there interfering with how tight your lug nuts get. So it's extra, like literally nobody else in town does that. And I don't think there's wheels flying off of cars every day, but it just makes us feel better, so we do it. But I got to figure out what size. Yeah.
Paint comes off?
Yes. The paint could, so yeah, if the paint is in between the car and the lug, it can flake off and then the lug gets loose, and then depending on if you have a vibration or whatever, it can just walk itself right off of there. And I've been in a car where a wheel fell off. So
It actually fell off?
Guess who didn't tighten the lugs? This guy. And I was on my way to a racetrack, so that was even worse. I made it back, so it was at 4:30 in the morning. I was at Camelback and like 35th Avenue on Grand. So not even, so it was, I had passed Camelback on Grand. Wheel fell off. Oh shit. I had 2 spares, because I was going to the racetrack, so I had 2 spares, and a jack, and an electric impact. So I was ready. I was as prepared for this as possible. Yeah. Jumped out, zapped off. Well, I didn't even have to zap it off. I had to steal a lug from the other 3 wheels to put that one back on. And then I drove back here, fixed the wheel, fixed the back, because the back got all chewed up from it falling off. It just was freaking hamburger meat back here. And so I fixed all that, made sure it was straight, put it back on the tire, put it back on the car, and still made it in time to race for the whole rest of the day. It was kind of like this. I was talking to somebody as I was putting my wheels on for race day on Friday night, and somehow got stuck on a tangent, didn't even begin to tighten that last set. Oh yeah. They fucking were gone. Like I didn't even have a lug to salvage. They were gone. Like it was one of my most embarrassing moments. And
were you by yourself?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank God. But
that's okay. Nobody saw.
But now I'm not. Now I'm telling everybody, don't trust this guy. He fucking left his own wheels off. Like, oh my God. Yeah, it's never happened to a customer, thank God. We're gonna make a really terrible noise wheeling this over into the booth. So, no, it's not that bad. This would all cure probably to my hairs. Like all these hairs would become powder coat hair.
But you wouldn't like, catch on fire.
No.
Alright.
No. I don't want to touch that one. We're not going there.
I want to see what happens.
So it'll be like, it will have melted in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then it takes 40 more minutes to get to a point where then I can clear coat it.
Okay, so it's about an hour in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I Ultimate Warrior right now?
Dude, you look pretty good.
So these wheels are done. Let's see what they look like. There goes all the magic.
Those look good.
They do look good. That's why I picked that color. Let's see if we have any mess ups. So I'm looking for little black dots. I'm looking for areas where the metal was porous and gave me a little bubble of whatever was inside of it, which there are some, which is not cool, but we can fix that.
You have to tell me that.
This one's pretty bad. So that is porosity in the metal. And when the wheel reaches 400 degrees inside the oven, I have no control over whether that happens or not. So now I'm either going to sand it and coat it again, which it could happen, it could still happen again, and it could be worse the second time. Or what we've been known to do is sand that off, do a little color match, shoot some paint over it, and then we'll still clear coat with powder, and we'll put it back in the oven, and it usually comes out like really nice. Can't tell. It's just for the aesthetics. It has nothing to do with the structure of the wheel. It is what it is. But it's unfortunate, and I don't like it.
So what are the wheels supposed to sit at?
Well, so before clear, they're supposed to get to like 375 and then pull. What are they at?
300.
Oh, okay. Well, they probably were at 370 and 350. Where did you go? The barrel?
Yeah, the outside.
Oh. So you always check the thickest part, because that was the last part to get that hot. And then this part's already cooling down, and it was the quickest to get that hot. So yeah, 350, 60. So yeah, they're ready for clear. I think we dodged a bullet on that one though, because could have fucked that up big time.